Have you ever wondered what the ultimate camper really looks like? Is it a compact van that can park almost anywhere, a luxury apartment on wheels, or an expedition truck capable of driving where roads no longer exist? Today, we're putting three of the world's most admired campers head-to-head: the Toyota HiAce Camper, the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter luxury camper, and the incredible EarthRoamer XV-HD. By the end of this video, only one will take the crown. And I have a feeling the winner isn't the one you're expecting. The first challenger is the Toyota HiAce. At first glance, it looks almost ordinary, blending into city streets without attracting attention. But that simplicity is exactly what makes it so appealing. Slide open the side door and you're welcomed into a surprisingly elegant living space where every centimeter has been carefully designed. Don't underestimate this little van, because it may have just played its strongest card. Next comes the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, and the difference is immediately obvious. Taller, wider, and more refined, it feels less like a converted van and more like a boutique hotel on wheels. Large windows flood the cabin with natural light, while premium cabinetry, soft lighting, and designer finishes create an atmosphere that is difficult to ignore. At this point, you might already think we have a winner, but the final competitor changes everything. Then arrives the EarthRoamer XV-HD. Calling it a camper almost feels unfair because this machine is built for expeditions that most vehicles would never survive. Massive tires, towering ground clearance, and a rugged truck platform suggest unlimited adventure. Yet behind that tough exterior hides a surprisingly luxurious home. Suddenly, this comparison has become far more interesting than it first appeared. Let's begin with everyday living. The Toyota HiAce proves that intelligent design often beats raw size. Two comfortable bench seats become a dining area, a workspace, and later a spacious bed. Hidden storage appears beneath the seats, above your head, and inside almost every cabinet. Nothing feels wasted, and that's exactly why owners love it. But space alone doesn't win this competition. Step into the Mercedes Sprinter and everything feels more open. Standing room throughout the cabin, premium seating, beautiful wood finishes, and carefully positioned lighting create an environment where you could happily spend weeks traveling. It feels comfortable enough to forget you're inside a vehicle. The score is getting very close, but the EarthRoamer isn't finished yet. Inside the EarthRoamer, luxury meets complete independence. The living room feels like a small apartment with generous seating, residential quality furniture, and enough space to truly relax after a long day. Every surface feels solid, every cabinet closes with confidence, and every detail has been engineered for years of adventure. The lead may have just changed, but the next category could change it again. A camper's kitchen can make or break life on the road. The HiAce keeps things simple with a practical sink, compact refrigerator, portable cooking system, and cleverly organized drawers. It's not trying to impress with extravagance. It simply gives you everything you genuinely need. Sometimes simplicity is exactly what makes a design brilliant. Then comes the EarthRoamer's kitchen, and it's immediately obvious why so many expedition travelers dream of owning one. Residential appliances, generous storage, large preparation areas, and enough supplies for extended off-grid living make it feel less like a camper kitchen and more like a modern apartment. But there's one category where this giant doesn't dominate, and that's coming up next. When night falls, the Toyota HiAce transforms once again. The dining table lowers into place, cushions slide together, and within moments, the lounge becomes a comfortable double bed. It's a clever solution that maximizes every centimeter during the day while still providing a cozy night's sleep. This tiny camper continues to surprise. The Mercedes Sprinter removes the need for transformation altogether. Most luxury conversions include a permanent queen-size bed, premium mattress, overhead storage, and reading lights, allowing you to simply climb in and relax. It feels effortless, and after a long day on the road, the convenience becomes more valuable than many people realize. The EarthRoamer offers perhaps the closest experience to sleeping at home. A residential mattress, impressive insulation, and generous wardrobe space create a true bedroom rather than just another place to sleep. But comfort isn't everything. The real adventure begins once these campers leave the campsite. On ordinary roads, the HiAce feels almost like driving a family vehicle. It's easy to park, economical to run, and perfectly suited for cities and scenic highways. The Sprinter remains comfortable over long distances while offering enough capability for gravel roads and remote campsites. Then the EarthRoamer simply drives past the end of the road. Deserts, mountains, forests, and river crossings become part of the journey, rather than obstacles standing in the way. So, which camper deserves the title? If practicality, reliability, and everyday usability matter most, the Toyota HiAce remains incredibly difficult to beat. If luxury, space, and premium comfort are your priorities, the Mercedes Sprinter is one of the finest camper vans ever built. But if your dream is traveling across continents while remaining completely self-sufficient, the EarthRoamer XV-HD stands in a class of its own. The truth is, there isn't a single perfect camper, only the perfect camper for the life you want to live. Some people dream of quiet weekends by a lake, others want luxury wherever they travel, and some simply want to keep driving until the map runs out. Now it's your turn. Which one would you choose? The clever Toyota HiAce, the luxurious Mercedes Sprinter, or the unstoppable EarthRoamer XV-HD? Tell us in the comments, and if you enjoy exploring extraordinary homes on wheels, don't forget to subscribe to Homes That Move, because the next journey is already waiting.